So if the intention is missing and the action is missing, you keep saying, I am a tiger, I am a lion from January to December, and nothing will change. And that is what is happening with most people. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, welcome. But you might have to start watching from the A of intentional living, and that is the awareness of intentional living, just so to gain proper context and clarity into what I will be talking about in this video. We're currently on a journey, and that is the A to Z of intentional living. And this is the M of intentional living, which is the mindset of intentional living. Pardon me, I might get a bit too hyper about this mindset because this is my most anticipated video and I can't wait for you to listen in till the very end. But if you're an OG, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for coming back to watch. I would love for you to drop your thoughts in the comment section. I would really love to hear from you. Let me know how the journey has been for you and how are you finding this whole journey. Yes, I would really love to know how the journey is going for you. So drop your thoughts in the comment section and don't forget to share with a loved one you want to see succeed. If you leave me on this video, trust me, I would go 2 hours non-stop talking about mindset, because you see this right here is the juice. This right here is the arc. You know when they say I have arced this journey, this right here is the arc. And I can tell you for a fact that this mindset video, this mindset topic has helped me a lot, and I have learned so much, even from what I thought I knew. Like, it's mind-blowing. I know so much about mindset, but putting this video together, it blew my mind with what I discovered about mindset. I know you must have heard people say success is 95% mindset and 5% strategy. Trust me, that is the truth. You know, like I've said in the previous videos, there's the difference between what is true and what is the truth. True dynamic can change, but truth static can never change. This mindset is like the art of intentional living. You know, when something is beaten like the art of intentional living, this mindset is it. If you're able to unlock, decode, alter your mindset, you have conquered the whole world. I mean, you have gotten it. You know when they say the it, that is the it. It's so painful that I might not be able to express so much in this video because of time, like I would say, and because of accountability purposes. But you can click the link in my bio to join the waitlist for the book. So everything I'm going to be saying and so much more will be put together in a book just for you, just for accountability purposes, for personal purposes, and for you to really stay true to this journey. Because I want to see you achieve results. I just don't want to come here and just be talking and not see actual results. I want to see your life transform. I want to see you move from A to Z. I want to see that transformation. It's not just about just coming, oh, how's you doing? No, it's not just about that. It's about the real transformation, and that is the goal. If I also want to be intentional about this journey for you, then I should be able to hold you accountable on this journey, and I should ensure that you get the results you desire. So that is why I've decided to package all this information in a book just for you. So you can drop book in the comment section and the link will be sent to you directly to join the waitlist, or click the link in the bio just to sign up and join the waitlist. Yes. So let's come back to our mindset and hear the juice I have for you for today. Let's start with the mind. The mind is an activity. It's not a thing, as opposed to how so many people refer to it or see it as. It's not a thing. It's an activity. It's something that is in constant action. Understanding the mind and working in harmony with the laws that govern it is very essential. Oh yes, there are laws that govern the mind. In case you don't know, now you know. Let's establish how the mind is. Basically, there are 2 layers in your mind. You have the conscious mind and you have the subconscious mind. So imagine this head is your mind, which is not, but just imagine it is your mind, and divide it into two. You have your conscious mind up here and you have your subconscious mind down here, and this is your body. Now, your conscious mind is your manual mind, is your intellectual mind, is the mind that you think from, is the mind that can accept, that can reject, that can choose and do everything you can think of. The subconscious mind is your automatic mind. It's the emotional mind. It does not have the capacity to reject. It must accept everything you give to it. That's the subconscious mind. So the capacity is not to, it does not even know the difference between what is real and what is not. That is the subconscious mind. The only thing it does is to accept whatever you give to it. And that is what makes it automatic. The way you currently operate now is what you have programmed on your subconscious mind. And that is what is guiding the results you currently have now. So the results you have now in your life is coming from your subconscious mind and not from your conscious mind, because you have programmed, you have designed a program for your subconscious mind and is working on that design that you gave to it. So you see the need why you have to design your life with intention. It's very important. And you see that this is looking like gibberish, but when you see it in the book, you would understand it perfectly. Don't let me digress. Let's go back to what we're talking about. The life you want to create must first exist in your mind before it becomes a reality. If you've not been watching the previous videos till the very end, I beg you see this mindset video, stay till the very end. It is very, very important. It might be what will give you that jump. It might be what will give you that transformation. It might just be the moment for you. So I beg you, stay on this video. Don't get distracted. Don't do too many things. Just follow through, please. I know you must have heard some people say, change your paradigm, change your life. So your paradigm is your mind, yes. And when they say change your paradigm, change your life, it means change your mindset, like change the set of activities that run through the mind. Then you can have a changed life or a transformed life. When the set of activities that run through your mind is changed, then your life will change inevitably. So what is the paradigm? The paradigm is a mental programming that has exclusive control of all of our habitual behaviors, and all of our behaviors are habitual, if you think about it. And that is what controls your actions, your beliefs, the life you live currently. That is exactly what controls it. Your paradigm, that can be referred to as your mind. So there are different types of mindsets which people live by. Like there are numerous types, like so many. If I'm to start now, I would not even be able to cover all the type of mindsets that we have. But before I delve into the types of mindsets that we have, let's look at what our GOS has to say about the mind. It says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern that which is the perfect will of God. So trust me to give context, right? So what that verse is trying to tell us or teach us is that the renewal of your mind will lead to the transformation of your life. If you conform yourself to the things and the doings in this world, you would not be transformed and your mind will not be renewed. So it clearly states that do not conform yourself to the happenings in the world, but always stay in constant renewal of your mind so that you can have a transformed life. It's just simple. Now think about it. Your mind is like an operating system. It gets obsolete, it gets outdated, it just runs out of data sometimes. So the need to constantly update, upgrade, impute is very important. And these are the things that requires effort from your end. And by effort, I mean intentionality. So most people are not like they are not doing it. So that's why the difference between the mindset and the mindset of intentionality comes to play. This is where the difference between just the word and the word with intentions come to play. If I tell you just the mindset, yes, I've told you about it, and I tell you, okay, just go and work on it. But now I'm telling you, don't just go and work on it, because your efforts might not be enough. Like, your natural efforts might not be enough. Now I need you to add intentionality to it, so that you can get that result. So you see that whatever we're talking about requires intention. It's not just doing the word as the word. You have to attach intention to it so that you can achieve the goal. Because without intention, trust me, your life will go towards default. It will tend towards, even if you know the concept, it will still tend towards default. But the intentionality in the doing of the concept is what makes it the design, is what helps you to create it by design. It's just the intention behind it. So you must have heard people say things like, oh, always say to yourself, I am a tiger, I am a lion, I am a child of God, I am a this. Yes, it is very, very important to say those words. But you know, the thing is, those words are not enough. Yes, they are not enough. You have to back it up with a corresponding action. And the action is the juice. So most people just say, oh, say I am, recite affirmations every day, recite affirmations. Yes, it is very important to have affirmations that you recite every day. But it should be backed up with a corresponding action. And that action requires intention. So if the intention is missing and the action is missing, you keep saying, I am a tiger, I am a lion from January to December, and nothing will change. And that is what is happening with most people. You see that your life still tends towards default. But if you attach the intention and the action to it, trust me, your life would naturally tend to design. You will create that I am whatever that you are by design. There's no coincidence that the Bible explicitly spelled it out that you should constantly renew your mind. And by testing it, you would discern that which is the perfect will of God. Because there is a perfect will of God for everybody. But because you are not renewing your mind, you cannot discern that which is the perfect will of God for you. It is just so simple, but it feels and seems hard. So people take out the feel, they take out the seem, and they focus on the hard. So it's just the hard they see. But trust me, it is very, very easy. It just requires intention. There are different types of mindsets, and I cannot obviously cover like most of it even in this video. And this one I want to talk about is the one that plagues people the most, is the scarcity versus the abundance mindset. So the scarcity mindset is the one that sees those that are winning as lucky. It sees opportunity as limited. It sees resources as scarce. It sees so many things as limited. Like, there is not enough to go around. That is the scarcity mindset. So is in constant anticipation, is in constant chase. So you think someone has done your assignment. You think someone has taken your place in life. You think someone has done what you want to do in life. That is the scarcity mindset. That is where it puts you in. That is how it projects life to you. It makes you want to always compete, and it puts you in a constant state of fear. The abundance mindset is the one that sees opportunity as limitless. You lack nothing. If one door closes, another one will open. Like, resources are everywhere. There's so much to go around. Because you are giving does not mean you're losing. This mindset helps you to see that you don't need to compete. All you need to do is just to create out of your creativity. So you don't have to be in constant chase of anything. You attract everything. The best part of this mindset renewal is the fact that it's actually very easy, but it feels and it seems hard. So people remove the feel, they remove the seem, and the focus on the hard. So when you tell them, oh, it's very easy to, change your mind, flip your perspective, and no, it's not easy. They begin to, project why it's not easy. And because of the efforts it requires, to do it, it feels and seems hard. And it's actually very easy. Trust me, it's very, very easy. You just have to put in the effort to make it work. How can you program yourself to make it feel and seem easy? You just have to think of the fact that you arrived on this earth blank. Every programming you have now, everything that you live by, the mindset you live by now was programmed into you by your parents, your school, your association, your environment, your guidance, and everybody or everything around you gave you the programming you currently operate on. So you have the power to reprogram your mindset to transform your life. Yes, you have the power. You just need to take the power and put in the work. So imagine if you were born into a poor home and every time you want something, it's not available. It's always, we don't have this, there's no money, there's nothing, like we can't afford this right now. It's scarcity, scarcity, scarcity. There is no how you can have an abundance mindset. It's not possible because that's the programming you have is scarcity and it's not your fault. It's just the programming you found yourself in. But it's going to be your fault to stay in that programming from now on because you can actually alter that program. You can actually alter and change that programming if you don't want it or if it's not serving you. So how do you alter or change this mindset? Like I said, it's actually very easy but seems hard. The first thing is to imagine what you want in your mind. Yes, you have to imagine what you want in your mind. That imagination will cause feelings in your heart. That feelings will cause actions in your hands and your body. Then your actions will produce the results you want. It is that simple, but some people will still not do it. They will still not get it. And I do not know why, honestly. It is that simple. All you have to do is probably rewatch this video, replay this part, and get the context. Like, it is very simple. Now, it's okay if you don't get it. Don't worry. It will be properly illustrated in the book and expatiated so that you can have an in-depth understanding if you still don't get this surface level. But with this information, trust me, you can alter it. You can reprogram yourself with this information. But if you want an in-depth understanding or you want to know so much more, then click the link in my bio and sign up to join the waitlist for the book. Now, in case you don't know who I am Anu Balogun, and I was sent to you, yes you, to help you stop living and start intentional living to create your dream life by design and not by default. And don't forget to always stay intentional with your actions, and I'll see you in the next video.